Yan. So, i-discuss ko rin yung creation of Joint Security Task Forces or the STF. Number 1, upon the issuance of an executive order from the national government to create a National Organizing Committee or NOC, the involved member agencies develop working plans for the organization of different committees, which include the creation of Joint STF. So, kapag may issuance of an executive order from the national government, ay makikreate na itong NOC, which involve member agencies develop working plans para mag-organize ng different committees that will include the creation of joint STF. So, yan po yung number 1. So, yung number 2 is the joint STF is headed by the CPNP or his or her authorized representative as commander. He shall be assisted by 2 deputies, one from the AFP and the other from the PNP. The STF shall be composed of 3 main task groups: TG, Security, Peace and Order, and the Emergency Preparedness and the Response. Different site TGs and the site sub-TGs shall likewise be formed where the events are conducted. So, ito po yung Annex GG, the Joint Special Task Force Organizational Structure. Makikita natin na may Commander Security Task Force of the PNP. The next one is the Deputy Commander Security Task Force or the PNP or the AFP. Tapos yung mga iba dyan. So, ayan po yung organizational structure ng Joint Special Task Force. So, move. Number 3, the STF commander shall be supported by the following staff: Critical Incident Response Force, CIRF, STF Secretariat, Red Team, Border Control, Diplomatic Liaison Team, PCTC, Interpol, Multi-Agency Coordination Center, MACC, Intelligence Fusion Center, SYNCOM, Spokesperson, and Finance and Logistics Group. Number 4 is during the planning stage, it shall be the responsibility of the TG commander to coordinate with other concerned government agencies to designate ahead of a particular sub-TG or TU. Number 5, for local special events, similar joint STFs shall likewise be created, preferably headed by the regional director, RD as the joint local event STF commander. He shall be assisted by 2 deputies, one from the AFP and the other from the PNP. He may require his or her provincial director, city director to make the appropriate representation with the concerned LCE through the local POC for the passing of a resolution or the issuance of the local executive order creating the LESTF. In the absence of a resolution order, the RD shall initiate the creation of the LESTF in coordination with other involved agencies. So, number 6, for other sporting events affecting only a particular locality, such as the Federation of International Basketball Association or the FIBA, 114, the site TG or the LESTF. Number 6, for other sporting events affecting only a particular locality, such as the Federation of International Basketball Association or the FIBA, 114, the site TG or LESTF shall be created, preferably headed by the RD, who shall exercise overall operational control and supervision over involved NSU and the other agencies. Number 7, the creation of sub-TGs and task units provided in Rule Number 5.1D2F shall be dependent on the required tasks that shall be provided at the identified sites where the meetings and the other activities are to be conducted. So, yung creation of sub-TGs and task units, nasa Rule 5.1D2F, yun ay i-discuss ng susunod na reporter. And number 8, For national events, the PNP shall provide the appropriate security coverage under the overall supervision of CPNP or his or her authorized representative at the national level, while the RDS and their subordinate unit commanders shall act as the officers primarily responsible OPR for securing the events affecting their respective jurisdictions. In coordination with other local security and law enforcement agencies for in For national events, the PNP shall provide the appropriate security coverage under the overall supervisions of CPNP or his or her authorized representative at the national level, while the RDS and their subordinate unit commanders shall act as the officers primarily responsible for securing the events affecting their uh, respective jurisdiction in coordination with other local security and law enforcement agencies. Number 9, for elections, plebiscites, or referendums, the establishment of COMELEC checkpoints and other intensified law enforcement operations shall be guided by the procedures and the conduct of joint checkpoints in Rule 2.2F of this police manual and COMELEC issuance. Number 10, for presidential visit, the PNP in coordination with the Presidential Security Group, PSG, AFP, and other concerned government agencies shall provide the necessary security coverage in all areas of his or her engagement in the country. So for presidential visit, hindi lang po PNP yung gagalaw dun. Kasama din po yung mga PSG and AFP and other concerned government agencies who will provide necessary security coverage in all areas of the president's engagement in the country. So, letter C, procedures in the establishment and operationalization of multi-agency coordinating center. Number 1, the STF or LESTF commander or his or her authorized representative shall be responsible in coordinating with the event organizing committee for the establishment of a MACC. Yung MACC po is yung Multi-Agency Coordinating Center. So, need po ang responsibility ng ASTF or LESTF commander or yung representative niya para i-organize ang committee ng MACC. So, number 2, the STF, LESTF commander shall designate a MACC commander will be assisted by a battle captain who works 24/7. The MACC shall be complemented by a security force. Number 3, the MACC shall be established in the nearest strategic location to where a particular event is held, preferably with available communication signal. So, yung pipiliin na pag-establish ng MACC is the nearest strategic location kung saan i-held yung particular event na yun. At preferably, yung may signal po para for communication purposes. Number 4, all involved PNP units and agencies shall ensure the detail of their respective action officers and communicators to the MACC to facilitate coordination. So, with the PNP units and agencies, they will ensure to detail respective action officers and communicators na mag-facilitate sa coordination ng MACC. So, number 5, the battle captain may either be designated permanently until the termination of the event or on rotation basis from among the list of PCOs, who have undergone the appropriate capability enhancement training or seminar during the security planning and preparation stages. Number 6, the battle captain shall be in charge of synchronizing and integrating the daily activities and operations at the MACC of all representatives of the different task units, agencies. So, yung battle captain, siya po yung in charge na maging responsible na mag-integrate sa mga daily activities and operations ng MACC. So number 7, specifically, the battle captain monitors the movement of delegates, participants, and status of the actual deployment of involved TUs. She assesses and analyzes all information and concerns and relays it to the concerned units, agencies for appropriate action. So ito po yun, na-specify po dito yung work ng battle captain sa pag-synchronize and pag-integrate sa daily activities ng operations at the MACC. So, yun lamang po ang aking report at maraming salamat.